All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the TWN Hangout. Today is February 12th, and we are excited to have you here today. I'm just going to give it a minute right now.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, that's my own voice right here. Okay, so that just confirms that we are live. So we'll give it about 30 seconds and let some people hop on right now. But we are happy to have you here. We're going to be talking tonight about some Amazon stuff, how you can learn how to sell on Amazon, why Amazon is awesome, and why you should want to sell on Amazon. So we'll get started in just a second here. Okay. All right, guys. Well, my name is Josh Jacobs. You probably recognize me if you are a member of TWN, as well as probably everybody else on this panel. Well, right now we've got Aaron Andrews, Brian Cinnamon, and Sue Spekowski with us. I don't know if I pronounced your last name correctly, but I tried. Forgive me. And we have a few more expected to hop on right now, but let's get started. So this Hangout, what we kind of want to do is talk to you about, number one, why Amazon, right? We're talking about how to make a living on Amazon, but why? Why should you want to make money on Amazon? How can you make money on Amazon? So let's start off by talking about that. First of all, the reason you want to be a part of Amazon is because it's huge. It's taking over the world. Everybody knows what Amazon is. And just to give you some statistics to show you how big Amazon really is, Amazon accounts for 43% of all online sales. That's almost half of all online sales just from that one company. 1 out of every 4 U.S. adults has a Prime membership. Now, this doesn't account for people who are in the same household, who share their Prime memberships, who are married. So a ton of people are using Amazon Prime is what that means. Amazon shipped 5 billion products alone in 2017, just in 2017. And this is my favorite stat. 100,000 third-party sellers sell over $100,000 a year. And roughly $10,000 sellers, third-party sellers, sell over $1 million a year. So it's not just 1 or 2 people doing this. There are thousands of people that are selling lots and lots of products on Amazon. Now, we're going to be talking a lot about our stories tonight and what we've been able to do. What I just want to make clear is that we make no guarantees on any results. And obviously, results come from hard work. So we're going to provide you with the training and our knowledge and everything that you need to put to action and build success for yourself. But with that said, we obviously don't guarantee anything. Your success is a direct result of your hard work. So the last stat I just want to give is that Amazon is actually larger than Walmart, Target, Costco, Macy's, and Kohl's all combined, which is crazy to think about when you think about how big those retailers are, especially Walmart, the largest brick and mortar retailer in the country. So, it's just crazy to think about how big this company really is. And that is why you should want a piece of the action, because they're only growing. And there is an opportunity for you to become a seller on the platform and leverage their business model. Now, that brings me into my next point. How do you sell on Amazon? And what do I mean by leverage their business model? So what I mean by that is they have a program called FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. And Fulfillment by Amazon is where you can actually send your products to an Amazon warehouse where they will store them, pick, pack, and ship your products with free 2-day Prime shipping to all of your customers. Now, if you shop on Amazon, you know about the Prime shipping. And the cool thing about using the FBA platform is that most of the time, your customers don't even know that they're buying from you. They think that they're just buying from Amazon directly. There's a little thing on the listing that says, sold by your name and fulfilled by Amazon. And most people don't even realize that. They just think they're buying directly from Amazon. All they care about is that they're going to get their free 2-day shipping. And That's what FBA provides for you. Now, the other great thing about FBA is that it allows you to scale much faster than you would be able to scale a different business, because you're outsourcing a lot of the labor to Amazon themselves. Whether you do 1 sale a day or 100 sales a day or 1,000 sales a day, your time remains the same. It's Amazon who are the ones working harder to fulfill all of your orders. That's not manually on you with the FBA program, which is obviously a huge benefit. And the other thing is, you can start with any budget. You can go and buy a $10 product right now and go send it in. Obviously, you know, the more inventory you're able to buy, the better. But I've seen people start with $50 and turn it into a big business. So you can start with any budget. And I think that's a really powerful part of Amazon. So what I want to do now is I just want to take a few minutes with you guys. I want to introduce everybody else on this panel and let them tell you their experiences with Amazon, because everybody on here has their own amazing stories, and we're lucky to have them on here with us. So let me just start out real quick by telling you my story, because I'm already talking, and I won't bore you. I'll go quick. I started selling on eBay when I was 13. And it was kind of just something that, like, you know, it was kind of new to me at the time. I'm 25, so that was 12 years ago. And it was new to a lot of people. A lot of people did not know how to sell on eBay. So I took advantage of that, and I learned how to sell on eBay. I went around asking my friends' parents, my parents' friends, and I told them I'll sell anything they want for them and keep a commission. And it was great. It made me enough money as a 13-year-old where I was happy. And it introduced me to this powerful world of e-commerce. And that was the most beneficial thing for me, was that introduction to e-commerce. And fast forward to when I was in college, and I started an Amazon business. I introduced some friends and family to Amazon businesses. And, you know, those friends and family, there's probably 15 of them that have gone on to go full-time with Amazon. And obviously there's lots and lots of other people too, but just my close friends and family that I first told about, you know, it's just amazing to see someone's life change so quickly. And that is what really got me addicted to this business and to sharing this business and to building this platform for you guys. I think that's what motivated all of us, honestly, is just the power behind this business model. Now, again, with that said, I just want to remind you that, you know, nothing is guaranteed. We've all worked very hard. So with that said, I want to jump over to, let's start. Well, I want to let Aaron and Jesse introduce themselves real quick. So let's start out with Aaron, just because I see him first here. So Aaron, why don't you, Aaron's one of the partners of TWN. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and how you got here?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks, Josh. So yeah, I'm Aaron. I'm part of TWN. I've been working online since 1997, got involved in e-commerce in about 2013, 2014, for all the same reasons that Josh mentioned. Amazon does the work. Basically, we find good products to sell, and Amazon does all the fulfillment, all the customer service, all the refunds, etc., all the payment processing, etc. And basically, it's a check every 2 days, every 2 weeks. So yeah, I mean, sharing the business model, it's a sound business model. Again, nothing's guaranteed. It's a lot of hard work. Yeah, but Amazon does mostly all the work for you, and basically you just find good products to send in and sell. So I'm psyched, super excited for you guys to get involved and come on this journey with us.
Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. And by the way, guys, Aaron has been a marketer in this industry for 20 years, and he has seen a lot of things happen. He's seen a lot of companies, and he's seen many different business models. And I think that he would agree that he's seen more average people having success from this business model than, I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, but then maybe anything in 20 years.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is something where the normal person, like you mentioned before, can start with 50, 200, $300 and definitely putting in the work of finding the good products, sending them into Amazon, can definitely create themselves an awesome business using our training and life-changing income. It's work, though.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron. All right, Jesse, Mr. Millionaire Drive, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm Jesse. I'm the marketing guy behind the scenes here in the Wealth Network. And I got started in this industry about only 4 years ago. But I got started with internet marketing and e-com at the same time. And what I found is when I did them together, it became a very lucrative business for me. And one thing a lot of people out there do is they get involved in 2 business opportunities or 2 affiliate programs, and what happens is they contend with each other. So they're really hurting themselves in the long run. So what I did was I did something completely different. I did my marketing side and I did my e-com side, so I could scale both businesses. They never interfered with each other. And sometimes, I leverage the e-com side to fund my other businesses. So it's a lot of flexibility behind it. And I love Amazon FBA. I started with drop shipping on eBay a long time ago. And what I found out was there was a lot of work, a lot of manual labor, where with Amazon, you can, select a couple of products, send them in. They start being, they start doing well. You can start putting in more. And this is how you can scale over time. So I'm excited about the Wealth Network. It's about time. We've been working on this for a couple of years, if you didn't know that already. But finally, it's here, and I'm excited for you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Yeah, I did leave that out, that we have been working on this for a long time. So again, that's why I said I'm so happy that everybody on this panel is with us, because they've been with us for the whole journey. And again, we appreciate you guys, and we are excited for you all watching who are members or becoming members. But let's go now and let Brian tell a little bit about his story. So Brian, can you hear me, or can I hear you?
Yeah, I hear you fine. How about
Okay.
me? Okay. Yeah, so hey guys, how's it going? It's Brian Cinnamon. And man, yeah, I've known Josh and Aaron and Jesse since 2013, 2014. I think we all kind of got into e-com at the same time. And it's been an incredible journey. I was one of those guys that joined every opportunity that came to my doorstep for the last 20 years. And I failed at everything. I lost money at everything. I was the most horrible networker in the room, anywhere I ever went. And it was frustrating, to say the least, trust me. And my wife was really skeptical when I showed her this. And I joined against her will. And I just said, you know what? This just makes sense to me. It was eBay, it was Amazon. I shop on both of those platforms all the time. And I just figured, you know what? If I'm going to make money, it's got to be doing something that I know everybody does. And I made money in my first 24 hours, which was really exciting for me because it was the first money I ever made on the internet. It was $5. And, before you start saying, oh, big deal, $5, what are you going to do with that? Well, my first month turned into a $500 month. My first year was a $20,000 year. And now in 2017, I did $4 million in sales on Amazon, which is crazy. Normal guy. I'm not super special. I'm not super computer savvy, but the internet has been good. Amazon is very good to you. If you follow the rules and you get a really good training program to teach you how to take advantage of it, it could do really well. It could change your life. I built a new house, landscaped the backyard. I bought a new car, retired my wife. I retired myself in 2016 from a job that I actually loved. But when Amazon's contending with a job that doesn't pay you nearly as much, it's kind of hard to keep the job. You know what I mean? So it's been tremendous for me and my family. Over the years, I've taught thousands of people how to do this. And a lot of those people are having the same kind of results. It could be anywhere from, maybe paying off your car, making a car payment, paying your mortgage. It just depends on how much work you want to put into a business, whether it be a side business or a full-time hustle. The sky's the limit. You guys can do anything. So I really hope you consider getting started with TWN. Let us teach you and show you the ropes and help you make some money and make some financial changes in 2018.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah, Brian, I've watched Brian since the first day that he started, which was not not much longer after me. And I remember the day that you quit your job, and it was just it was so cool to see. You know, you were one of those guys that I saw go from, hey, I'm just starting on day one, to not far later, hey, I'm retired from the corporate world. Like, it was just it was really, really cool to watch. And this next person that I'm going to bring up is, again, everybody on this panel is awesome, but Denise is somebody that I've also watched from the beginning, and she's had incredible results. And Denise, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
I started online. I needed something that I could do from home. And like Brian, I was just joining opportunity after opportunity, and I couldn't recruit. And it's kind of ironic because I found this opportunity, drop shipping, and I was like, wow, I don't have to recruit. But like Brian, I told my significant other, and he was just like, you know, gosh, you know, you're going to pay for something else. You're going to try to do it. And then, but I told him, I'm going to do this, you know, and I did it. And then he was just like, wow. And I started making money. And now he tells people all the time, you know, she's surpassed all this, and, you know, and she's making money, and she's just surprised me, and I can't believe it, you know, and it's just awesome just to hear him tell people that kind of thing. And then the ironic part now is, if you look at the leaderboards and stuff for like the week and the month and stuff, I'm #1 for recruiting, because I can show people my results and the stuff I've been doing since 2014. And everybody wants to join me, and they want us to teach them, because now I can finally make money online. And so now I'm 30 weeks pregnant, and I can outsource my work to VAs and stuff, and I don't have to worry when I'm going to have this baby about, you know, maternity leave and stuff like that. And I'm going to continue to make money once I have the baby and everything, because I've got people helping me and working for me and stuff like that. It's still a ton of work. I still have to manage it, don't get me wrong, and stuff like that. But it's just been awesome just to be able to find something that I can do online. It's been a blessing for me and my family, to say the least.
That's so awesome. First of all, congratulations. And you brought up a great point where, first of all, for all you guys that are new here and don't necessarily know exactly what we're doing, we have an Amazon training course, and we have an optional affiliate program. Now, you know, most business opportunities online, the way you make money is by building a team or recruiting people. And, you know, we obviously have a different philosophy here. We teach people how to build a business on Amazon. We provide Amazon training. And with that being said, there aren't as many affiliates as in a different business. But what starts to happen is, as Denise said, is people who have failed their entire life in network marketing or any business that involves recruiting somebody, all of a sudden start recruiting people or selling. You know, it's not really recruiting people here. It's more of just referring someone to training. But yeah, all of a sudden you're having results on Amazon, and people want to know what you're doing. And instead of you going and making a list and calling your friends and family and bringing them to a hotel meeting and trying to sell them this product that they're probably never going to use, they're all over you because they want to know how you're selling on Amazon. And they're asking you where you did it. And you're telling them, oh, this training. And by the way, when you refer them, you get a commission for anything they buy. And obviously that's another great part to the business. But I'm happy you brought that up, because I think that's so cool, where, you know, a lot of people on here probably relate to not being able to recruit and not being able to build a business like that. And, you know, when you get those results, people come to you.
I joined this business because I didn't want to recruit. That was my #1 goal. And then my second goal was that I was going to work with this team.
And then you became a recruiter.
With this team since 2014. So, and now I'm working from home. So if I could give any advice to anyone watching this video, join this team.
Join. Thank you so much, Denise. All right, now our next person, we have Sue, who is an amazing Amazon seller. She has an amazing story. She comes from a background in this industry also, and I'll let her tell you. But Sue, why don't you tell the people a little bit about your story?
Okay, I'm a little bit different than the rest of this panel in that I had never done anything online at all. And I dabbled in network marketing for a couple of years, but it was belly to belly. You know, I was going on meetings and I knew nothing about online marketing. And I did well. I did really well. I recruited a lot, but the business I was with was starting to go south. And I actually had done so well that I was able to get my husband to retire early. So when I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, I needed something, but I did not want a team. Like Denise was saying, I was done with the recruiting. I was done with the meetings. And so I actually Googled an oxymoron. I put in network marketing without a team. And up popped training, online training for e-commerce, which I had no clue. And I remember telling him, hey, you're taking over the team. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going for this. And I'm going to give it 5 months. And I'm going to see how I do. And I know he thought I was nuts, but he's always supportive. So like you said, I worked hard. I worked really hard. And what was awesome is I met everybody on this panel through that training that I was involved in. And I watched, I studied, I would pour through. We have a Facebook group that you join, you know, when you're part of us. Every night, it was like my homework. I would read all the questions and everything, and I would gather even more information. And that was in 2014. And I went from, like you said, going to the store with $50 because we didn't want to spend a lot in the beginning. And I would go, I'd buy maybe $50 worth, $100 worth, send it into Amazon, had sales. I was like amazed. And I think within 6 months, I was making the same amount of money I was making after 3 years with the other company. So I was sold. And I did. I worked really hard for probably about a year. And then I did start to, like Denise was saying, outsource. And now pretty much everything's outsourced. And I did over 4 million in sales on Amazon. And I maybe spend, a little bit of time, like she said, managing, paying the bills, paying the team, answering questions from the team. And I'm blown away by it. And when I tell friends of mine, what I do, they're amazed, they're like, really? Because it was nothing in my world that would ever, say that this is what I would do. So, if, I have a lot of people ask me sometimes, how did you get started? And I tell them my best advice is find a really strong training program and people that know what they're talking about, not just some random YouTube videos out there. Pay for it. You're going to get quality. And that's what I did. And like I said, this panel, I would be nowhere without any of you. You guys were always so helpful, and I learned a lot. You may not even know how much I learned, but I stalked you guys on Facebook and, all the questions, and that's basically my story.
That's so awesome. I love your story. I love how, first of all, I love that you said, the first thing you said is, I gave myself 5 months, because, a lot of people give themselves 5 days. And that's the biggest problem in this industry I see, is that people come in and within 5 days, if they're not having success or they're not making money yet, they quit. And you're never going to make, the only way you make money in 5 days is if you win the lottery. And even then, you've probably bought way more than 5 lottery tickets. There's no way to make, no matter what your business opportunity, 5 days in is not enough time. Some may say even 5 months in is not enough time, but the fact that you gave yourself 5 months, that's awesome. And obviously it paid off for you. And one other thing I want to say about that is one thing you brought up that just made me think about this is, with having your own Amazon business, it's a lot, I don't want to say easier, but it's different, because when you're in a corporate job, you're relying on your boss or the company to give you a promotion, to give you a raise, and you're relying on them over the course of years, decades, to get to the level where you want to be. But when you're your own business owner, you control your raise. You control, you can also control your loss. You can control how much money you lose. But ultimately, when you compare your business to getting promoted at a corporate job, you can grow your business 10 times faster than you can work your way up the corporate ladder. And it's no different with Amazon. You can grow your Amazon business much faster than you can climb up a corporate ladder. And again, I just want to say this one more time. I know I've been saying it so often, but the common theme among everybody on this panel that every single person has said is that they've worked hard. So when hopefully you join tonight, by the way, it's $3. And when you pay $3, you're going to get a 3-day training where you will be walked through how to set up your Amazon account, how to find profitable products, how to send those products into an Amazon warehouse. You're going to get a one-on-one advisor to help walk you through the steps and show you everything else that we have to offer. But what I want to say is, for those of you who come in this business tonight, those of you who have already got the TWN training, or those of you that are getting the TWN training tonight, work hard. Give yourself some time and work hard. Don't be one of the people that quit after the first day or the first 2 days. No matter what you do, use the training and work hard, because you can build something for yourself and for your family that, most people don't have the opportunity or never do. And I hate seeing missed opportunity just because of people quitting. So I really, really encourage every single person watching right now to, when they jump in, just work really hard and, give yourself a solid reason why you're doing this, and never forget that reason. And with that said, I just want to see if anybody else has anything to add before we close it up. It's been about a half hour, so I do want to close it up soon. But again, if you are ready to get started with us tonight, it is only $3. You can just click the button below, and it will take you right to the sign-up page. So I highly encourage you to do that. And again, I encourage you to do that and get started and work very hard, because you could be the next person on this panel. So does anybody else have anything they want to say before we close this out? I think everybody's good. Okay, thank you all so much for hopping on the Hangout. Thank you all for being here on the Hangout. If you just got on in the last couple minutes, this will be recorded and you'll be able to watch it at the same link. But again, if you want to get started with us today, just click the link below. It's $3. You're going to get a 3-day training that's going to teach you how to set up your Amazon business, and you're going to get an advisor that helps walk you through the process. So with that said, click the button below, and we will see you guys in the inside and on the next Hangout. Talk to you guys soon.